And we've been joined live in the studio by a friend of the show and a man who's never been more excited about Taylor Swift coming to town.
Oh, yeah.
It's Glenn Robbins.
Yeah.
Swiftie, are you?
Oh, God,
Glenn
there
Swift.
you go. No, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a Taylor Swift guy, but I'm happy for the people.
Yes. It's just, it is, they've gone mad. It's a real event, isn't it?
Yeah,
The economy.
It's verging on religious because people are coming together to worship a God.
And they're exchanging kind of friendship bands. It's a bit
Bracelets.
culty, isn't it?
I think something that we should think about doing.
All right. I would exchange a friendship bracelet with you. That's when you go, oh, no, I would give you one too. But you really were thinking about that.
The pause. That's a big statement.
Wow.
Hey, listen, I as I go through life,
Yes.
I try to do good things.
You
I
do.
try to do the right thing by people.
Yeah.
And I come in here and I seek counsel to whether or not I've done the right thing.
Okay.
And I had a little incident the other day where I was sitting in a coffee shop by myself, which in itself is a little creepy. Is it not?
Sure.
Yeah.
You've got to own it.
Yeah, you got to own it. And then there was another girl sitting by herself. She gets up to leave at the same time as me.
Yes.
She walks to the front door. I allow her to go through the front door. As she walks out, I see she's got a price tag hanging down the back of her shirt.
You tell
Okay.
her.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, you should have.
Yeah.
Because I thought it might be just a bit creepy that I was looking too much at her, that I noticed her, that I got up and I followed her. I'm standing at the door and go, hey, by the way, you've got a price
No,
tag. hanging down the-"
it's all in the tone. If you said, hey, Dale, you've got a tag hanging out the back of your shirt, if you went, oh, look at that tag on the back of your shirt. That's creepy.
Well, I didn't say
Don't ever
anything.
do that.
So it got me to thinking about a segment called Things You Can and Can't Say to a Stranger. And not only that,
Oh, what have you done?
I built a little opener.
Okay.
Here we go.
Things you can say and things you can't say to a stranger.
Wow.
Love it.
Just before we get into this, on that story just told, I was at the opening of an art gallery one day, and there was a very arty crowd floating around, and I and a few other people spot this girl who has her skirt tucked into her stockings with a little bit of toilet paper coming out the back. And because it was an arty crowd, it didn't stand out immediately. You go, she could be making a statement. You go, oh my God, she could be an artist.
Yeah.
So you don't want to, and I'm sitting there going, she needs to be told because eventually it's going to be extremely embarrassing unless she's making a proper statement. Everyone else was thinking exactly the same thing, and everyone was looking. And finally, a guy goes up to her, and you've never seen a woman burst into tears and run off. So, again, should have said something to the stranger.
Or just stand on the toilet paper.
Or set it on fire.
A lot goes through your mind at the point, and you have an opportunity to say, and if the window passes and you don't say anything, then you go, the moment's passed, I can't say anything, and then the bar goes even higher then.
You can't come back.
So anyway, I'll throw a few at you, and then you can see, look, it's on my list here, toilet paper on shoe, or toilet paper, tucking your underpants into a girl, tucking a dress into a skirt.
Mate, you got to blow the whistle.
Yeah, if you know them, of course you can just go up. Okay, let's try another one. I've got to. Okay, I'm a waiter, right?
Yes.
And you're a woman. Okay,
we're role playing, man.
Yeah, no, it's role playing.
If you're just tuning in.
Yeah, no, I'm a waiter, and you're a woman having a coffee by yourself, and my fly's undone. Does the girl tell the guy that his fly's undone?
I say no.
I would say
you leave that alone.
No.
You just as a girl, as a girl, you go and tell your male waitering staff friend.
Yes.
That guy's. I can see that guy's wang. Go and you go and sort that.
Because she's looking in the wrong direction. Yeah.
So that's a no. Can we have a buzz? Can we have a?
That's a no.
That's a no.
I say that's a no.
Yeah,
I think that's too confronting for a woman to go and reference another guy's crotch.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. This one occurred on Kath and Kim.
Okay.
Where Mick Molloy, what was your character's name?
Gary Poole from Gary Poole's Pools.
And there was a lot of discussion as to how high you should. No, how your Camino was open or closed.
So we were both having an argument over. We were filming a scene that took place at the breakfast table, and you were coming out of a room, and I was sitting at the table.
Yeah.
But we were both discussing how wide our kimonos should be. Whether so, because we're both wearing kimonos, and what was appropriate was 1 inch.
Appropriate, yeah.
Was 1 inch was too much, and I reckon it was 20 minutes before the director goes, "Can you guys just sit down and can we film this?"
It is an art form, but okay. So on that topic, if you come round to my place and you're with your lovely partner, and you come round and I come downstairs, and hang on, I still have to be someone you don't know very well, but I've got the junk is on show.
I don't want to see the mixed grill. I don't want to see the mixed grill, and I don't want you to Sharon Stone my girlfriend.
So therefore, that is a upfront bang.
Oh, that's a straight up. Oi, easy, Tiger.
Okay,
Bang.
so we do want that.
You might want to sort that.
Well, it's his house, but so he's got the right to dress as he wants, really.
Hold that. Okay, so it sounds like someone's already had this conversation.
Okay, so in an elevator, there's a girl there. You don't know who she is. You look up, and she's got a spider on top of her head.
Yeah.
You just smack it with a rolled-up newspaper. You don't say a word. Oh, well, of course you do. I think so, but you don't want to alarm her.
That's right. And
You go. Maybe you wait till you get out of the elevator because she could go bonkers.
Yeah, could.
Well, you're in the
jump on
elevator. It's a confined space. She doesn't know who you are.
Yeah.
You're creepy anyway because you're in an elevator by yourself. And then you go, "Oh, hello there. You've got a spider on top of your head." So is that a yes?
I would probably tell her. I think that's for her.
Yeah. Again,
Okay.
it's the delivery. It's all
Okay. You're a girl. You. Where have you met the guy? You met a guy at a drinks after work.
Sure.
Yep. And I've done this. My shirt's on inside out.
Yeah, tell him.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, isn't it?
That's always a big moment.
And have they said something to you?
Yeah, girls are pretty forward with that kind of stuff, I find.
Men wouldn't. Men would let you wear it all day. The girls.
Yeah,
would
they-
Once
yeah,
you go back
yeah.
to the bedroom and put some pants on.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. What about bat in the cave?
Pardon?
You know what bat in the cave is?
No.
It means you've got a little thing floating in their hairs and your nose.
Oh, you've got to
Yeah.
tell them. You can't tell a stranger.
No,
So you don't. So okay, you don't tell a stranger.
no, you
that
tell
they-
your partner, but
But you don't
friends
tell
are-
it.
you don't walk up to a stranger and go, "You got a booger."
Well, why not? He would want to know.
No, a bloke, yes,
No.
not a woman.
So a woman can't say it to a guy.
no,
No. That's
I
embarrassing.
wouldn't have thought so. Cat,
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. Not a stranger.
No. What about us?
What
If we had
about
one?
what about bad breath?
just
not
offer a
stranger.
mint.
Yeah, you know what you do with the mints is you offer it once and then when they go no thanks, you shake the tin and go. Because I know
Really?
when when I get the second shake, I go, oh,
That's
I
a
really
point
have got
made.
bad breath. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What a bad breath? We've done that one. Oh, geez, I think we've done them all.
We've done them all.
We've done them all. I think so.
I think we've run the gamut.
Yeah.
And I think we've learned a lot about stranger relationships. Here's one for you. Don't approach your girlfriend behind, put your arms around her and snuggle into her ear to find out pretty quickly that that's not your girlfriend. That's a bloke. Can I just say that's and while your girlfriend's in the room?
Seriously?
I swear to God, I swore on my life that was my girlfriend standing at a kind of.
Well, I had one
tray of
worse than
canopies.
that. I had a friend of mine. I think he'd had some sort of party drug. He was quite loving,
Yes.
and he came in for a cuddle. And he's a normal heterosexual guy, and he's a well-known
Sure.
comedian. He had
With who?
with me, and I'm going.
Well, I'd like to hear Sam Pang's version of that story. Before we go any further, anything to plug, Glenn?
Somehow related. Please tune in.
Oh,
No,
we'd love
we're
you.
having a great hit out on that show, and
What's the relationship this week?
I never
You
know.
never know.
I don't know. I can't. They
You and Dave
Go
O'Neill.
downhill.
yeah.
It's one of my favourite podcasts. Somehow related. Get on board. Thanks, Glenn.
Thanks, guys.
Glenny, Glenn, your brother.